They are shutting it down. We're not shutting it down. We don't want it to shut down because we have the greatest period of time ever.
Democrats do not want a shutdown.
Republicans control the House and the Senate, and there's a Republican president because Republicans want to shut the government down.
Reason why the American people's government is shut down is because Chuck Schumer is listening to the far left radicals in his own party.
They prioritize taxpayer-funded benefits for illegal aliens.
They make up lies, absolute lies.
And all Chuck Schumer needs to do is get over the tantrum that he's having.
But here we are in a Schumer shutdown.
Today is day one of the Republican shutdown.
Donald Trump and Republicans have barreled us into a shutdown because they refuse to protect Americans' health care.
The American people are being held hostage.
Lie after lie after lie.
Donald Trump and the Republicans own this shutdown.
So the American people woke up this morning and asked the obvious question: why is the government shut down right now? The answer is pure partisan politics being played by the Democrat Party.
We're going to shut down the government unless we give the Democrats every single thing that they want. That's ridiculous.
Very synonymous with one another. Democrats need to stop sabotaging our country and holding the American people hostage in the country. New York Times poll showing that 2 in 3 Americans say the government should not be shut down by the Democrats, even if their absurd demands are not met.
And even a few moderate Democrats supported opening the government. The Chuck Schumer AOC wing of the Democratic Party shut down the government because they said to us, we will open the government, but only if you give billions of dollars of funding for health care for illegal aliens. That's a ridiculous proposition. And very often somebody who's there in the emergency room waiting is an illegal alien, very often a person who can't even speak English. Why do those people get health care benefits at hospitals paid for by American citizens?
Do you not think that the provisions that provide health care for non-citizens muddies that message?
No, you're referring to emergency care that some states might administer based on state law. We're talking about federal law.
Cleaner than it is. It's absolutely sparkling clean, and it's only 24 pages long, okay?
Subsidy that they're supposedly talking about was a subsidy that Democrats, when they were in control of the White House, the Senate, and the House back in 21, voted to expire. This was a COVID subsidy. If they wanted to make it permanent, they could have. COVID's over, and insurance companies are making a ton of money. Why do we need to keep the subsidy going?
The president has been engaging in irresponsible and unserious behavior because for decades, Republicans have consistently shut the government down as part of their efforts to try to extract and jam their extreme right-wing agenda down the throats of the American people.
So the last thing we want to do is shut it down, but a lot of good can come down from shutdowns. We can get rid of a lot of things that we didn't want, and they'd be Democrat things.
I think it's why we need to build a ballroom.
Historic executive order to massive. They want to have illegal aliens come into our country and get massive.
How soon you could see cuts to the federal workplace?
Unfortunately, because the Democrats shut down the government, the president has directed his cabinet, and the Office of Management and Budget is working with agencies across the board to identify where cuts can be made, and we believe that layoffs are imminent.
When would these layoffs begin?
2 days, imminent, very soon. You will expect more announcements right now.
Is it just unclear, or are you waiting?
No, it's not unclear. All of those things are very synonymous with one another. These rifts are unfortunately going to happen very soon.
Why does the president want to fire some workers and not just furlough them?
We might have to take extraordinary steps, especially the longer this goes on. Democrats, if they're so worried about the effect this is having on the American people, and they should be, what they should do is reopen the government, not complain.
Is this going to be a long shutdown?
You know, I don't know. I can't predict what congressional Democrats are going to do, Peter, but I actually don't think it's going to be that long of a shutdown. I think you already saw some evidence that moderate Democrats are cracking a little bit.
We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us.
Is it helpful just post pictures of Leader Jeffries in a sombrero if you're trying to have good faith talks with him?
Oh, I think it's funny. The president's joking and we're having a good time. You can negotiate in good faith while also poking a little bit of fun at some of the absurdities of the Democrats' positions. I mean, I'll tell Hakeem Jeffries right now, I make this solemn promise to you that if you help us reopen the government, the sombrero memes will stop. And I've talked to the President of the United States about that.
You said that the President's joking, but Hakeem Jeffries says that these memes were racist.
And I honestly don't even know what that means. Like, is he a Mexican American that is offended by having a sombrero meme? The American people recognize that he did not actually come to the White House wearing a sombrero and a black curly animation mustache.
He likes to share memes, he likes to share videos. Well, and I think it's quite refreshing that we have a president who is so open and honest directly himself.
Mr. President, the next time you have something to say about me, don't cop out through a racist and fake AI video. When I'm back in the Oval Office, say it to my face. Our position is a simple one. Cancel the cuts, lower the costs, save health care. That's what this fight is all about.
Stressful because you just have all this uncertainty. So I wish they would just get their act together so that we can all do what we do best at work, because I do work for the government.
It's a little bit frustrating. It seems to happen too often, and it seems like it's just political compromise after political compromise, which puts the American public potentially at risk or without services.